coming now, tell him.
Oh, sorry. Where did you say? Oh, morning. When you oh, ja, ik zat precies. Zit hij afgeprobeerd? Mijn is afgesloten. Let ik nou
Please be seated. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. By virtue of the powers vested in me as Acting Vice Rector Institutional Change, Student Affairs and Community Engagement, I hereby constitute this congregation of the University of the Free State for the awarding of certificates and diplomas and the conferment of degrees in the faculties of Health Sciences and the School of Open Distance Learning South Campus. I therefore award certificates and diplomas and confer degrees on all the candidates that the Dean and the campus principal present to this congregation. In addition, I hereby award certificates and diplomas and confer degrees on those whose names appear on the program but who are not present here today.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the University of the Free State and our last undergraduate graduation for these summer sessions. Welcome to our Chairperson of Council, Mr. Willem Low, to the deans of our 6 faculties and their representatives, to the members of the rectorate, to the principal of the South Campus and the active principal of the Kwakwa Campus, to the registrars of the university, to the vice president of the convocation, and to the president of the SRC. A special word of welcome to you, the graduates of the Faculty of Health Sciences and our distance education students taking qualifications in the area of teacher education. Welcome to parents, grandparents, family members, and loved ones of our graduates. Thank you for being here to celebrate an achievement that it is also your achievement. Welcome and thank you to all our academics who have made these graduations possible. Thank you for supporting our students through this process. And here we are today, class of 2017. You are graduating in 2 sets of disciplines that are crucial for the well-being of the country: the health professions and education. On the level of your professionalism, dedication, expertise, and commitment depend the physical and spiritual health of this country. We all know that there is a lot to be done to improve our schooling system, for it to deliver learners that have real life choices. We also know that our public health system needs a lot of work to be done. Each of you, as professional graduates, have a responsibility in this regard. Please live up to your calling. We wish you all the best in your professional careers and know that we are following you in our hearts as you go through the world to do your work. Now, I would like to go into some housekeeping matters just to make sure that we have a very nice and well-organized ceremony. To start with, you know that the university makes use of photographers who are present in the hall here today, but there are areas on the campus that have been allocated to a number of freelance photographers. These photographers are not accredited by the university, and the university has no control over the quality of their photographs. Those of you who have arrived after the pre-ceremony announcements, please refer to page 2 of the graduation program. Today is a time to celebrate the achievement of each graduate. Hearing the full names of each student being announced is important to everyone. So please, I know that we are all very happy and that many people have very large families, but let's make sure that we can hear the name of the next graduandi. You are also please asked to put your cell phone in silent and do not make calls or receive calls during the ceremony. And if you can stop taking photographs of yourself, that would be also good. Now, all of you will find on your seats, graduates, a graduation exit survey. Please complete that survey. It is very important for us to know how good we are and where are you going. And then we can call you to ask you for contributions to the rest of our lives. Now, it gives me an enormous pleasure to introduce to you an extraordinary human being who is our guest speaker for tonight. Dr. Imtiaz Suleiman. He was born and raised in Potchefstroom, and then he relocated to Durban, where he went on to qualify as a medical doctor at the then University of Natal in 1984. Dr. Suleiman gave up his medical career to pursue the field of humanitarian aid, founding the Gift of the Givers Foundation in 1992. Initially just a disaster response agency, Gift of the Giver now has 21 categories of projects, which include bursaries, agricultural self-sustainability, water provision, establishment of primary healthcare clinics and medical support to hospitals, feeding schemes, as well as the supply of household and personal hygiene packs. The foundation is the largest disaster relief organization of African origin on the African continent, having delivered over 2.1 billion in life-saving aid to more than 40 countries around the world. Dr. Suleiman was awarded the Order of Baobab in silver for his contribution to humanitarian aid in South Africa through the Gift of the Givers Foundation and his humanitarian relief missions in various countries. Moreover, his activities have been acknowledged through more than 100 national and international awards, citations, commendations, and special recognitions. This recognition includes 3 awards from heads of state and the President's Order of the Star of South Africa, the highest civilian award in South Africa. Through his philanthropic and humanitarian work locally and abroad, Dr. Suleiman has become a recognized name across races, religion, classes, and nationality. Please help me welcome him to address us.
Thank you very much, Acting Vice Chancellor, Chairman of Council, Senate heads, all the members of the university, students, parents, and families. It's great to be here at this university, to see the diversity, and speak to you today. I hope my voice don't let me down. I've been sick for the last week, and the best thing to do is to shut up. So I just hope I don't let myself down. Any case, before we start, I'd like to pay tribute to 2 very important people. One person I never met, and one person I did meet. I'm talking about Pierre Corky. 6 December, yesterday, was his 3rd anniversary of the passing of Pierre Corky from Grace College. And his wife, Yolandi Corky, who is a member of this university, is a very close friend of mine. You know the history of what happened. What is very, very amazing is the words of Yolandi Corky at the press conference. When they asked her, do you have any anger? Do you have hate? Do you feel bad? Are there any negative emotions going through you? She says, Pierre would have said, forgive everyone. Pierre is from Grace College in the city. And she said, whatever Pierre said, we would follow. And I believe the way Pierre believes. I don't hate anyone. I forgive everyone. I don't hold anyone responsible. And this is the way of God Almighty. This is the way of true believers. Yolandi was showing us the way of values. Congratulations to all of you who are graduating today and to all those who tried. But a special congratulations go to your parents. Do you know what kind of hardship they've been through? Those who have no means to send you here? Do you appreciate the efforts they've made? They probably won't tell you that they maxed their credit cards, double bonded their houses, took loans from the employer, and looked at his nasty face every time they couldn't pay back, and all kinds of things to make sure that you could go through varsity and be something in your life. In religion, we are told, if we have to bow down to other than God Almighty, the next people we should bow down to is our parents. So we don't have to bow down. But your attitude, your behavior and your conduct towards them is very, very important. That's part of values. Many of you from the medical field who are sitting here are probably thinking, and probably the agents have already come to you, pre-buy your most expensive German car and start paying in March only. Are you working towards a material state type, materialist mentality already? Is this what you're thinking about? Because what you decide now will decide your future. Are you going to chase materialism, or are you going to chase your own welfare and the welfare of your family and the welfare of those, especially from the black rural areas, the go-go and the pensioner and the old people who put you through, who gave up their pensions to make sure that you are here and become a doctor or anything else? They are the ones who deserve your aid first, your love, your empathy, and your care. If you develop those kind of values, then indeed you're going to be one of the best human beings in this country and the continent and the world. And the Mercedes and the Audi and the BMWs and the Porsches will all come. But those are not the primary aim. The primary aim is a suffering country, a suffering continent, and a suffering world. And that's where my mission started. 6th August 1992, I was in Istanbul. I met a spiritual teacher, a Sufi sheikh, in a Muslim holy place. What was amazing about that Muslim holy place? There were people of all religions, Jews, Christians, Muslims, Hindus, and people who said we have no faith also. But the master said, we don't judge anybody. We welcome everybody. And they were all there with love and understanding between all of them. No ego, no fighting, no discourse, no animosity. And I was stunned because we got there just after the Gulf War. And the world was polarized, and people are still bickering about race and religion and color. And to see this in a Muslim holy place, where people of all religions respecting each other, taught me again about values. The spiritual teacher could see the shock on my face. And he said to me, my son, what do you see? I said, I'm confused. We fight across the world in so many different countries, all of us. How come we are so peaceful here? He says, my son, what you see is correct, that you see people of all religion and all races and all countries here. He went on to say, mankind is one single nation. The God of all mankind is one. We just call him by different names. Any person, be a priest, imam, rabbi, pandit, or any other type of title, spiritual title, no matter his external paraphernalia, if he promotes violence, terrorism, extremism, the taking of life, conflict and disorder, he is not a man of God. Don't follow him. Any person that promotes love, kindness, compassion, and mercy is a man of God. Follow him. That is an instruction for all human beings. That same night, around 10 p.m., in the Islamic culture and Sufism, we have what is called a zikr. A zikr means a repetition of God's name in a certain type of combination. And we call it in Arabic, we have different names. But in English, you will say the living, the one and only, the self-subsisting, merciful, kind, compassionate, all-pervading, all-knowing, and it carries on like that. So after the session, the spiritual teacher looks me in the eye. I can see that whilst he's looking at me, he's also connecting heavenwards. So he's looking at me and not looking at me at the same time. He then speaks in fluent Turkish, and I don't understand a single word of Turkish. But I understood every single word that he said. He said, my son, I'm not asking you. I'm instructing you to form an organization. The name will be Gift of the Givers. You will serve all people of all races, of all religions, of all colors, of all classes, of all cultures, of any geographical location and of any political affiliation. But you will serve them unconditionally. You will expect nothing in return, not even a thank you. In fact, in what you're going to be doing, expect to get a kick up your back. If you don't get a kick up your back, regard that as a bonus. Serve people with love, kindness, compassion, and mercy. And remember, the dignity of man is foremost. So if somebody is down, don't push them down further. Hold them, lift them, carry them. Wipe the tear of a grieving child. Caress the head of an orphan. Say words of good counsel to a widow. It's free. Doesn't cost anything. And in everything you do, be the best at what you do. Not because of ego, but because you're dealing with human life, human emotion, and human feeling. If you are down and out, how would you like somebody to treat you? Give you expired medicines? Give you bad food? Give you torn clothes? Be rough and rude with you? Or to treat you with kindness, compassion, and empathy, and yet preserving your dignity? He said, my son, this is an instruction for you for the rest of your life. And whatever you do, remember this is done through you and not by you. You are qualifying as medical doctors in education and in other fields and pharmacy and a whole lot of other health sciences. You are not too clever. Don't attribute anything to your own intelligence, because that intelligence is a gift from God Almighty to be put to good use. If any of you have any egoistic mentality or tendencies to think, I did it, let me tell you now, you did nothing. Everything is only by the grace of God Almighty. Never forget that greatness comes from humility. Specifically now to the medical field, because that's my business and that's what I do. I'm going to give you just 2 incidents because there's 600 of you to graduate. I want to get home before tonight. 2 incidents. We went to Somalia in 2011. Kids walked 400 kilometers from the south to get to Mogadishu with their parents. There was no food in the country. Don't waste food. Don't go to the restaurant and throw food away. Be careful, because people are suffering all over. 400 kilometers they walked with their parents. And a young girl came to the medical camp which we set up. And very matter of fact, she says, after we asked her, who did you come with? My mother and my brother are here. My father and my sister are behind. What is behind? Oh, we were walking. They got very weak. They got very tired. So we left them. So where are they now? Oh, they must be dead. Not one. Thousands of them told me the same story. Thousands of kids die daily because of famine and disease and no water. Whilst doing primary health care, because it was famine response. We went to all the hospitals and we found there were a lot of orthopedic injuries. And because of orthopedic, because of Al-Shabaab and the Somali government fighting. They couldn't fix simple things. The families are already broken. Others have left the country. A child is staying in hospital for 9 months already because there's no orthopedic surgeon to fix a simple thing. We take things for granted. I looked at the 4 hospitals and I said, this is a simple job for South Africans. I made a call to Durban, a guy called Johnny De Beer and a guy called Hannes Hubert. I said, you guys are on a flight. I called them at 4 o'clock. I said, 7 o'clock, you're on a flight tonight from Durban to Joburg, and I've hired a private jet to fly 7 of you to Mogadishu. Johnny De Beer is a seasoned orthopedic surgeon in private practice. He has 5 practices. He didn't need to take a whole thesis and have a whole discussion and a whole thinking. Instantly said, I will close my 5 practices. That is humility, that is service. He's not in government. He's not going to get paid for those 10 days he's going away. He's going to lose all that income. Without hesitation, he closes that practice. He and 6 others, what Johannes Huber, fly to Mogadishu. They get to the hospital and they start operating. And the one father whose kid was 12 years old in the hospital for 9 months, after the procedure comes back and says, doctor, I like to appreciate you. Meaning, thank you. He said, what emison, meaning, the Ugandan army, Burundi army, Somali army couldn't do in 9 months. You did in 45 minutes. You saved my child's life. If you hear 1 week later, I would have lost my child. People regard the medical field as God. Don't abuse that trust. Don't abuse that honor that has been given to you. Look at people who have love, kindness, and compassion. We've made progress in science and in technology and everything in the earth. But we've got the worst disaster when it comes to human relations. Killing each other, fighting each other, and causing discord with each other. It is time to change that. And the only way we can change that is through spirituality. The second example, my teams landed in Haiti. It was 12 January 2010, the earthquake struck. 20th January, 8 days after the earthquake, 250,000 people had already died. My teams hear sounds in the rubble. 8 days after the earthquake, sounds in the rubble in the Catholic Church. The team led by Mani Khos and Ahmad Bam entered the rubble. They hear the sound. And soon they take out 64-year-old Anna Zizi, Catholic lady from the church, 8 days in the rubble, no oxygen, no food, no water, and fractured hip. And they take her out alive. This was the world first for Africa, because nowhere in the history of the world has any team from the African continent taken anybody alive out of the rubble in an earthquake anywhere outside the African continent. And the South African team did it first, because we come from great universities, from great lecturers, great teachers, and we have spirit, Ubuntu, and compassion. And the first thing the lady said to Mani and to Ahmad is, I love God. You instill faith and hope in somebody several thousand kilometers away. Ladies and gentlemen, students, you are very fortunate. Congratulations once again to all of you. Take that skill of yours. Remember, nothing comes from you. It comes through you, and serve humanity in the best way possible. Thank you very much.
I know that you will remember this day because it's the day of your graduation. But I have the suspicion that I will remember these words for a long, long time, and I hope that that's the case. Now, in slightly lighter matters, let me introduce to you our entertainment for tonight, for this morning, sorry. Lucy Leclojo is a staff member in the Department of Student Affairs and an alumna of the University of the Free State. She holds a BSc degree in Chemistry and Management, as well as an honors degree with a specialization in Industrial Psychology, all of them here from COPSIS. At the age of 7, she started singing as a soprano in the adult choir and ventured into professional singing as a student at the university once she won a talent competition in 2002. She currently performs as a session vocalist on various platforms ranging from church to corporate functions. Please welcome Lucy to the stage.
This way, please. I'll carry all of this. You won't believe. Come with me to paradise skies. Look outside and open your eyes. This you must believe. sky is blazing, and there's a woman waiting, weeping, and a young man nearly broken off for love. Paradise was almost closing down. Come with me down Paradise Lane. It'll change your life. It'll sure change your ways. This you won't believe. Take my hand down Paradise Lane, away from heartache, without any pain. I know, 'cause I have been. There are better days before us, and a burning bridge behind this fire smoking. The sky is blazing, and there's a woman waiting, weeping, and a young man nearly beaten off for love. Paradise was almost broken down. There are better days before us, and a burning bridge behind this fire smoking. The sky is blazing, and there's a woman waiting, weeping, and a young man nearly beaten off for love. Paradise was almost closing down. Closing down.
That was Lucy on Paradise Road, accompanied by Angelo Moke and Wayne Law. Give them another round of applause, please. Now, I call upon the Dean of the Faculty of Health Sciences, Professor Van Zyl, to present the candidates in his faculty.
Mr. Acting Chancellor, I have the privilege to request you to award diplomas and confer degrees on the candidates that I introduced to you in the Faculty of Health Sciences. In the School of Allied Health Professions, Bachelor of Occupational Therapy. Besuitnout, JM. Blomé T. Cronje C. and a degree with distinction in graad met lof. De Beer M. Dreyer MH. Griesel I. Grossmark J. Hatting L. Hobbs C. Janse van Rensburg E. Johnson C. Kritzener M. Krieger S. and a degree with distinction in graad met lof. Lagransie JM. Lee RB. Nel MS and a degree with distinction, die graad met lof. Eltram MS and a degree with distinction, die graad met lof. Pretoria C. Skuman M. Smith C. Stein T and a degree with distinction, die graad met lof. Tron S. Thompson K. Van der Merwe MA. Van Grienen I. Van Vieren J. Van Seil M. Venter S and a degree with distinction, die graad met lof. Foster S. Webner CE and a degree with distinction, die graad met lof. Weyers R. Ekskuus. Willemse Z. Wright C. Bachelors of Optometry. Botma D. De Wit CE. Erasmus A. Groblaar NM. Grobler M. Janse van Rensburg C. Kirsten J. Kriel AC. Potgieter EH. Prinsloo PWF. Roots C. Smith S. Swart JD. Van Heerden DW. Van Skalkwyk K. Van Wyk G. Foster J. Bachelors of Science in Dietetics, Beaton SA and a degree with distinction, die graad met lof. Bosch A. Botha T. Brimmer K. Kutsie N. Deacon SL. Grywenstein D. Henning C.S. Olofse J.C. Van der Merwe H. Van der Spy S. Bachelors of Science in Physiotherapy. Atkins T. Badenhorst L. Besuitnout MM. Burger FA. Coetzee M. Crawford S. Dawkins J. De Bruin M. De Plooi M. De Pree H. De Tooi I. Estreise T. Fourie CM. Groewe A. Wag net so 'n bietjie. Heymans L. Janse van Rensburg M. Loubser C. Manser H. Mchanda S.J. Oosthuizen H. Oosthuizen H. Potgieter J. Roe L. Skeepers C. Shopping KF. Snyders C. Taylor JC. Van der Skyf ES. Van der Walt EM. Van Emmenes E. Van Sail J. Venter M. Vermaak L. Vermeulen M. Watson M. Williamson MFS. In the School of Medicine, baccalaureate degrees, Bachelors of Medicine Sciences in Radiation Sciences. Pieters H. Nel M. Bachelors of Medicine and Bachelors of Surgery. Akkerberg T.S. And so we L.M. Barnard G. Becker J.C.P. Belford J.D.S. and a degree with distinction in graad met lof. Bellingham C. Bester PM and a degree with distinction in graad met lof. Bamji M. Bonnet E.G. Bosman E.D.W. Botha A.E. Botha H.M. Botha J. Bowel M. Bowen E. Brits J.R. Bushel E.P. Burger S.J. Campbell E. Charles K.M. Chetty D. Klaassen H. and a degree with distinction in graad met lof. Kutsie J. Kombrink C. and a degree with distinction in graad met lof. Konwa PP. Connellan G.I. Connor R.S. Conradi J.M. Conradi M.E. Cornelius K. Davids B.A. De Klerk A. De Jong E. De Klerk C. De Kok AB. De Kok MA. Dan zij Z. Dreyer EHC, Duplessis LM and a degree with distinction in die graad met lof. Eggers CM, MB KR and a degree with distinction in die graad met lof. Endres WE, Francis CA, Gauss S, Kobotu MA, Grobler SM, Grobler V, Halkas CPA, Haman M, Hanekom AJ, Hillerly C, Heinz A and a degree with distinction and a degree graad met lof. Yanda S, Kleinans A, Koekemoer CB, Kutan DG, Kotu MA, Labenya T, Leroux JM, Leroux Z, Lesupi R, Liebenberg A, Magano OC, Magetla MM, Magonofane T, Malang EM, Mindchess M and a degree with distinction in graad met lof. Meyer C and a degree with distinction in graad met lof. Moagi DMS and a degree with distinction in graad met lof. Moodley PB, Mostert JW, Marie MD, Nagel Z, Naidu N, Nish L. Oberholzer JF. Odendaal MM. O'Neill A. Paul A. Partrasardi S. Baruch A. Paul B. Perold L. and a degree with distinction in graad met lof. Piers N. Postma M. Ras J. Rasedimu L.A. Raf G.A. Reineke I. Rosher E.M. Rugu Nanan M. Sherman C. Skuman E. Scholes JP. Sekwati PJ. Shedile GAL. Singh M. Smith R.L. and a degree with distinction in die graad met lof. Stein K.J. Stott R. and a degree with distinction in die graad met lof. Strauss R. If you wondered, yes, you are correct. Former Miss World. Swanepoel H. Terblanche R. Van Aarde L. Van Aswegen R. and a degree with distinction in graad met lof. Van Denberg D. Van der Merwe A. Van der Merwe JW. Van der Walt C. van Heerden C.J. Van Rooyen M.C. Van Rooyen M.C. and a degree with distinction in graad met lof. Van Skalkwijk E. Van Vreden C. Venter K. Verhagen D.L. Vera S.A.M. Forster M.A. Zondo P. In the School of Nursing, a Bachelor of Social Sciences in Nursing. Buffel C.K. Chancellor, diplomas, the Advanced Diploma in HIV and AIDS Healthcare, Maruping L.M., Sionjana U.E., Advanced University Diploma in Advanced Midwifery and Neonatology, Alexander P.P.E., Jankleka N., Litsuane N.M., Mulosi P.S., Munari K.M.D., Muklachi M.R., Vilakasi M.S., Advanced University Diploma in Child Psychiatric Nursing, Kolwane K.J., Advanced University Diploma in Community Health Nursing, Kutumela B.R., Advanced University Diploma in Forensic Nursing. Your name? Palangwangwe N.P., Tande P.F., Vina D.J., Advanced University Diploma in Healthcare Management, Masia M.H., Mlo S.M., Advanced University Diploma in Nursing Education. Sareme TL. Advanced University Diploma in Occupational Health Nursing. Chapa NS. Linyelo TD. Matlaniana NM. Mulefi PP. Zulu IT. Dwayne LF. Advanced University Diploma in Operating Theatre Nursing. Links M. Advanced University Diploma in Orthopedic Nursing. Mbata EJ. Advanced University Diploma in Advanced University Diploma in Primary Clinical Healthcare. Fukane MI. Machinini TV. Msala MJ. Sesiane LJ. Advanced University Diploma in Psychiatric Nursing. Moshapane SS. Chancellor, I now request the graduates who receive bachelor degrees in occupational therapy, optometry, dietetics, and physiotherapy to stand. We are going to take the vow. I also request all occupational therapists, optometrists, dietitians, and physiotherapists in the audience to stand and to identify themselves with the gravity in which the vow is regarded. I request the congregation not to applaud after the vow has been taken. You may start.
Graduates, you will recite the vow together with me, loud and clear, to be witnessed by all. We may begin. On receiving my degree at the University of the Free State and my entrance to the profession, I hereby solemnly declare that I shall dedicate myself to serve humanity. I shall maintain the integrity and honorable traditions of my profession conscientiously and with dignity. I shall consider the promotion of the health of patients as my primary duty. I shall carefully protect all confidential information regarding my patients. I shall always conduct myself honorably towards colleagues at all times, and I shall continue to promote the status of my university and treat those who had taught me with respect and gratitude.
Ons gaan nou die Afrikaans doen. By die ontvangs van my graad aan die Universiteit van die Vrystaat en die toetrede tot die beroep, verklaar ek hiermee plegtig dat ek my aan die diens van die mensheid sal wy, dat ek die integriteit en edele tradisies van my beroep pligsgetrou en met waardigheid sal handhaaf, dat ek die bevordering van die gesondheid van my pasiënte as my vernaamste plig sal ag, dat ek die vertroulike inligtinge verband met die pasiënte nauwgezet sal bewaar, dat ek my altyd op 'n eerbare wyse teenoor my kollegas sal gedra en dat ek die aansien van my universiteit steeds sal bevorder en diegene wat my onderrig het met eerbied en erkentlikheid sal beheen.
Ka Sesotho, kamohelong ya lengolo la ka la bophelo bo botle University ya Freistata, ke ikana ka maikutlo ohle a ka hore ke tla sebeletsa botho ka boitelo, ke tla boloka boleng le meetlo e hlomphehang ya mosebetsi wa ka botshepehi le ka tlhompho. Ke tla ananela ntlafatso ya bophelo ba bakudi ba ka e le mosebetsi wa ka wa mantlha. Ke tla sireletsa ka hloko lesedi lohle la bakudi ba ka e le lekunutu. Ke tla itlhompha pela basebetsi mmoho ka dinako tsohle, mme ke tla nne ke tswele pele ho ntlafatsa seriti sa university ya ka, ho hlompha le ho leboha bohle ba nthutileng.
Thank you for those that led us in the vow. You may be seated. Thanks. Mr. Chancellor, I now request a graduate who received a Bachelor's of Medicine and Surgery degree to stand for taking the vow. I also request medical practitioners in the audience to stand and identify themselves with the gravity in which the vow is regarded. I request the congregation not to applaud after the vow has been taken. Can those that will lead us come forward, please? Thank you.
On receiving my degree in medicine at the University of the Free State and my entrance to the medical profession, I commit myself to dedicate myself to serve humanity, maintain the integrity and honorable traditions of my profession conscientiously and with dignity, strive for the meaningful preservation of human life from its beginning to its end, regard the promotion of the health of my patients as my primary duty, carefully protect all confidential information about my patients, conduct myself honorably towards colleagues at all times, and do no damage to the status of my university, and to treat those who have taught me with respect and gratitude that they deserve.
By ontvangs van my graad in geneeskunde aan die Universiteit van die Vrystaat en by toetrede tot die geneeskundige beroep, verbind ek my plegtig om my aan die diens van die mensheid te wy, die integriteit en edele tradisies van my beroep plisgetrou en met waardigheid te handhaaf, te strewe na die sinvolle behoud van menslike lewe van sy begin tot aan sy einde, die bevordering van die gesondheid van my pasiënte as my vernaamste plig te beskou, alle vertroulike inligting omtrent my pasiënte nougeset te bewaar, my altyd op 'n eerbare wyse teenoor kollegas te gedra en die aansien van my universiteit nie te skaad nie en my leermeesters die respek en erkentlikheid wat hul toekom te bewys.
Ha ke fumana lengolo la ka la bongaka University ya Freistata, mme ke kena pitsong ya bongaka, ke ikana ka maikutlo otlhe a ka ho sebeletsa botho ka boitelo, ho boloka boleng le meetlo e tlhomphehang ya bosebetsi wa ka boitshepehi le ka tlhompho, ho kgothalla ho boloka bophelo ba motho ho tloha qalong ho fihlella qetellong ya bona, ho ananela ntlafatso ya bophelo ba bakudi ba ka e le mosebetsi wa ka wa mantlha, ho sireletsa ka tlhoko lesedi lotlhe la bakudi ba ka e le lekunutu, ho itlhompha pele ha basebetsi mmoho ka dinako tsotlhe, le ho dihe seriti sa university ya ka, mme ke ise tlhompho le teboho e lokelang ho botlhe ba ba nthutileng.
Thank you very much. You may be seated. Chancellor, lastly, can I just convey my gratitude for all the academic and support staff of the faculty attending this ceremony. Thank you very much.
Now, I call on the campus principal of the South Campus, Professor Kotsie, to introduce the candidates from her campus.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the privilege to request you to award diplomas and certificates on the candidates that are introduced to you. National Professional Diploma in Education, Grade R and Foundation Phase. Bayepi, SM. Popela, T. Buthelezi, KB. Constable, AM. Daki, KL. Diko, N. Smile. Ditebane, SAM. Smile. Lalisa, RS. Dlamini, TR. Duma, EN. Kabela, TS. Goku, N. Kumede, TM. Smile. Klope, CL. Yaku, NP. January, N. Kailane, KR. Kansi, NK. Kumalu, PP. Kumalu, WL. Kuzwayo, NF. Clip, KM. Kubeka, BI. Kulu, N. Kwaza, T. Kwekwede, N. Langa, TP. Lempe, DM. Lesito, CM. Mabasu, NI. Mabasu, RN. Mabule, SS. Maki, TP. Made, BW. Mtladla, SN. Magwaza, FN. Majola, FA. Makamu, DD. Makanda, MN. Makene, LA. Maleke, XC. Mansi, BI, and the diploma with distinction. Masangu, F. Maswangane, NC. Matonsi, NM. Machoho, MR. Mazibuku, TAG. Mabangi, N. Mbata, VT. Mbata, ZB. Mabata, ZR. Bamali, NC. Mchunu, CH. Meshlo Makulu, MH. Thanks. Thank you. Mfana, N. Mfebe, N. Mganu, DN. Mhlaba, ZG. Bechle Mebana, N. Mia, DM. Mia, PN. Mkiziwana, N. Mlandu, NLN. Mlanduli, BP, and the diploma with distinction. Smile. Mlochwa, BB. Mchubi, BT. Woshla, CM. Bofamere, HA. Mofubelu, MV. Mohau, KC. Mokake, NA. Mokoboti, LC. Mokwena, SP. Molefi, NW. Molete, GM. Molefi, KG. Moloke, PM. Motibi, TN. Pungose, PP, and the diploma with distinction. Tabata, N. Chadi, TP. Mchadi Mbunyane, CSN. Mfilase, TP. Ndaye, BL. Smile. Ndlasi, KC. Nduzulwana, NG. Smile. Ngwenya DM. Nkosi GN. Nkuna A. Nogwam Mpikwa HY. Nkolila PZ. Ntanta L. Tsuku N. Ntuli CP. Nkulu TN. Nzuza AT. Pebane NJ. Kaizana ZE. Khadebe NIN. Ranman Khuele PM. Rosani N. Sebehu MA. Sepula PJ. Shezi NP. Sibisi N. Sibia AZ. Sibia PN. Sifunda NN. Sikakane NP. Similani NP. Similani TK. Sitole PN. Sitole ZP. Sichaka LS. Sneyman KC. Subramani Y. Steerman AG and the Diploma with Distinction. Tau MM. Tiba, FKN. Tabedi, TT. Tabete, NP. Shabalala, BM. Zulu, ES. National Professional Diploma in Education, intermediate phase. Bayat, S. Diko, N. Ladla, TA. Go. Dlamini, NM. Dlamini, S. Dlamini, ZN. Dube, NW. Nice. Zingwe, P. Gugushe, NF. Smile. Habile, TV. Tlatswayo, TM. Jebe, N. Kaibane, T. Kieka, SJ. Kasapane, DC. Oh, sorry, I did this. Okay, didn't see. Keshwa, NP. Kumalu, MS. Kumalu, ZB. Kuzwayu, N. Kunene, NQ. Lingani, JN, and the diploma with distinction. Mabika, SA. Majaka, TG. Magudulela, DZ. Majova, TM. Makate, KB. Marakabai, ML. Maseri, MP. Masena, AM. Machala, TP. Mashibele, KR. Machedi, KL. Mavangu, DB. Mavimbela, NS. Mbuli, NNA. Mahlanganiso, Z. Mkize, TT. Mkwanazi, BB. Molete, LM. Mpambani, N. Mapiaku, MA. Mpazi, T. Msentwa, N. Mtembu, LG. Mchadi, BE. Mtsiu, LS. Ndabeni, ET. Nkobo, NJF. Nkobo, ND. Ngobise, NF. Leshengetwa, LP. Nkosi, INR. Nkosi, MF. Nomazele, N. Nkonkondlo, N. Ndlovo, NC. Ntanda, TA. Nchana, MMF. Ntumbela, BP. Ntsebecha, N. Ntsekele, MC. Ntuli ZSN. Putswane MJ. Kota N. Kwesha N. Raditlalo MM. Ratelele DD. Celea TG. Sibia BN. Sigatla P. Sitole NF. Tobo L. Tuntuwana M. Timba JN. Zikale PF. Zikale SJ. Zondi NH. Zulu N. National Professional Diploma in Education, Senior Phase Languages. Malachi LJ. Mbata NT. Mbetsi TC. Mohapi TL. Nkosi NC. Ntsingila SP. Piri FL. National Professional Diploma in Education, Senior Phase, Mathematics, Natural Sciences or Technology. Bekizulu NN. Chamuka EN. Gumbi PS. Klongwa N. Kochoma Kaboya MA. Kumalu SP. Lembede SE. Malachi ME. Manzini DT. Masengemi, LNT. Mbele, SS. Kumalu, H. Mbele, ZG. Mguni, TR. Panza, ST. Mpungose, S. Ndwandwe, ME. Ndwandwe, ZC. Nkleku, NE. Nombaba, L. Shamase, NNA. Advanced Certificate in Education, Economic and Management Sciences in the senior phase. Lehutsu, TT. Seswana, DA. Advanced Certificate in Education, Curriculum Studies, Intermediate or Senior Phase. Sebiela, BS. Advanced Certificate in Education, Curriculum Studies, Preschool or Foundation Phase. Bene, G. Liu, TA. Advanced Certificate in Education, Mathematics Education. Wane, S. Madlala, PF, and the Certificate with Distinction. Majola, JE. Mbata, NC, and the Certificate with Distinction. Shlanga, VP, and the Certificate with Distinction. Plongu, NJ. Dulini, MS. Nkobo, NN. Kumalu, SR. Advanced Certificate in Education, Natural Sciences, Physical Science. Tsele, SX. Guma, WH. Mbata, NT. Dunge, SGE. Mkwanazi PP. Nkwawanaya XP. Ntsuncha HZ. Shelembe TG. Advanced Certificate in Intermediate Phase Teaching with English First Additional Language and Mathematics. Buyazi ML. Mosimane SP. Perane MA. Advanced Certificate in Intermediate Phase Teaching with English First Additional Language, Natural Sciences and Technology. Ferreira D. and the Certificate with Distinction. Pakisi MF and the Certificate with Distinction. Vilakazi JC.
Thank you very much. Let me just use a few minutes to say a few thank yous. I want to say thank you to our guest speaker. I think I have been very moved. I don't know whether any one of you in this room was not moved by the commitment. And I think this is what we are called upon to do almost every day of our lives. And I'm glad that we all got this reminder from somebody who has demonstrated this now for well over 25 years, since 1992, is it correct? Since he has made, we has had that wonderful encounter. And I trust that today was also such an encounter for some of us to make sure that we live the life of servants, and of course we'll then serve each other very well. Thank you very much, Imtiaz. Thank you so much. It's the right time in our society for this kind of message, when everybody is taking and grabbing, regardless of what happens to anybody else. And I think this message is out there for everyone, and I hope that we'll put this message out for everyone to hear and see every day if they can. Let me then continue with the thank yous. Dr. Karen Lazenby and her team, an amazing team who have put all of these very complicated things together, but they have made it look so simple with the reading of the names and the programs and everything else that went before this event. Thank you very much to the graduation team. It's difficult for me to mention names, so it's safer to say to the graduation team. Then I also want to just recognize and say thank you for the presence of our chairperson of council, who has also joined us today to come to both the graduations. And they do a whole lot of work for us for nothing. So we are very appreciative of the work they do and the advice they give us as we manage this wonderful institution. The musicians, they still have not completed their work. They will still take us through the anthem. But I want to say thank you very much also for their continuous presence at our ceremonies and making this such a memorable event for everyone. Then, of course, I get to the most important people here today. And they are our graduates and those who have received certificates and diplomas. I think you are the hope that our guest speaker talked about, to make a difference in the lives of people you don't know. As long as you know that they are people and they need to be living in dignity and have a life, so to speak. So to you, congratulations. You are very fortunate to have heard this message. And I think instead of just being too serious about it, let's celebrate it. Why don't you all stand up and celebrate yourselves? Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. And while you are standing, there are people around you who have made contributions for you to celebrate this day. And I don't want to repeat what our guest speaker said about them. Let us just give them acknowledgement. Thank you, moms, dads, brothers, cousins, sisters, girlfriends, everyone. Thank you. And before you sit down, we also have people who have guided you through your studies, whether you took 100 years or 3 years or 5 years. You are here now, and we must say thank you to all of them. So let's say thank you to our teachers. Thank you very much. You may be seated. We have come to the end of the ceremony, ladies and gentlemen. So this concludes the proceedings for this morning. The university takes great pleasure in inviting you for refreshments in the EXR building. When you leave this venue, it will be towards your right. That's the east side of the campus. Dr. Matilda Tomvium, accompanied by the graduation instrumental ensemble, under direction of Dr. Juanita Erasmus Alt, will shortly lead us in the singing of the national anthem. After that, you are requested to remain standing while the congregation is dissolved and the main and academic procession leave the hall. Shall we please rise?
Yes,
By virtue of the power vested in me as acting Vice Rector Institutional Change, Student Affairs and Community Engagement, I hereby dissolve this congregation of the University of the Free State. Thank you.